Hi everyone, it's Jules, and I'm sorry I've been MIA for about a month. It's almost exactly a month. So, make a long story short, I've basically been sick for a whole month. I got back from New Orleans. I think I shared that with you, that I went to New Orleans with a friend on her work trip. And I ended up getting the stomach flu for like 5 days. And I think it might have been connected to peanut butter. I'm not sure. But that was, I don't know if I've ever had the stomach flu like that before. So that was horrible. And then I went to Vegas, which I'll talk about some of that, the fun stuff, when we get into today's video. And then I started feeling sick right when we were coming home. And I still have a cough. So I may be, for example, if I do this, that means indication to myself to mute it because I just coughed. So I've had a cough now for 3 weeks. I've had several COVID tests, several PCR tests. They're all negative. I went to the doctor. He said it's just a virus. And I know several people that are in the same situation. So I think there's just some crud going around. But for probably 2 weeks, I felt really horrible. So I was binging TV shows and not doing a whole heck of a lot. And I have not been in my craft room since I think the last video I posted. You should have seen all the stuff that had piled up on my desk. So, well, let's start with a quote from Don't Forget to Sing in the Lifeboats. Keep your eyes open and your mouth shut, John Steinbeck. So that is my husband's favorite author. So, that's the secrets to getting ahead. I don't necessarily believe in keeping your mouth shut, but there you go. So there's our quote for the day. So I'm going to do just a normal Gluebook session that I normally do. And I might have to clear my throat like that several times. I apologize. It's annoying. So let's just start here. I don't know what I haven't picked the exact packet yet. So I have these guys. I kind of want something bright, fun, summery. Actually, let's start with that one. It's right on top. Let's do it. It's pinks, brights, colors. So I definitely am going to need to grab stuff to go with it. I literally am like, where's all my stuff? Like, it's been a month. Okay. I'm actually going over to a friend's house to dog sit for her for like 4 days. So I'm like, I want to make some videos so that I have something to do. I'll edit them when I'm over there. Is this my black and white folder? Yes, it is. Okay. I literally don't even know which folder's which anymore. Ooh, that goes. Some wine. It's like wine and, looks like almost like shoelaces in there. Well, that goes. Let's just do all the pinks. Pink and purple. Mainly pink and purple. So, let's see. I have a list of like what's been happening in my life, in case you guys care. I love that. I want to do a whole spread based on that. I'm pulling it out. This kind of, that guy goes. Well, the first thing is I actually moved my craft room back down into where my office was. So I'll show some quick video here. I love that. Oh my gosh. That needs to go in my big crunchy glue book. So that's why I have my lights on. The lighting in here is not as good as it is in the other room. I've been bouncing back and forth between. So, oh, love that for us. Okay. So that's why I have my overhead lights on. And because there's a big, outside this window, there's an arbor with some wisteria plants on it. So this room just does not get as good a lighting. That is amazing. So that's like kind of where I started off the month. That was actually right when I was starting to feel a little sick. I was moving all my stuff, but it does feel so much better. So I basically have my craft desk on one side and my work desk on another side, and I do love it. So I know with these lights on you can't see my stuff as well. I'll turn them off for a little bit. That's a good black and white. So, did that go? There's some pinks. There's some more pink. I think we have enough. So let's see. And I gotta turn my lights back on. I'm really sorry. You know what? It's just all about me right now, okay? And put those in there. So, when I was sick, I started binge watching Selling Sunset. Have you guys watched that? I don't normally do reality TV, but oh man, I got addicted. Well, plus I'm a realtor, so I have the house fascination. Plus these houses are just flipping amazing. Like, who needs a house like that? But I'm sure if I had the money, I'd have a house like that. Anyway, so binge watched that probably in 2 days, I think, and there's like 5 seasons. So that was fun. If you want something to take your mind off of things, watch something like that. I usually always think I get a little dumber when I watch shows like that, but sometimes we just need an escape and to not think about anything. I actually just took EDD. I took, oh my gosh. I like this whole image because I like the Paris imagery on here, so I'm gonna cut out the whole square, not cut around her. And what was I gonna say? I'm pretty sure my brain is not back to normal yet. Like, yeah. It's crazy. But like, so many people are like, yep, I've had the same thing. I was sick for 3 weeks. I used to get bronchitis almost every year in the winter. Need to trim that just a little bit. But I haven't. I'm actually going to the other side. Is that enough? Just a little bit more. So we got a Roomba, you know, the vacuum that kind of self-drives itself. And literally since we got that, which I have not had bronchitis, so maybe this is bronchitis. Yeah, the doctor I saw, I actually filed a complaint against him. Not a complaint, but, you know, they send the survey, and I was like, no, he was not good. He didn't even listen to my lungs. He didn't listen, or he didn't look at my nose. He didn't look at my ears. He did nothing. Didn't look at my throat. They basically probably just think you have COVID and don't think there's other stuff, but I'm like, dude, I'm pretty sure I got sinus infection or something. Coughed again. So I'm gonna have to edit these videos more than I normally do. But I was thinking I would kind of start sharing more of like, kind of like vlogs as I'm doing this. I don't know. I like watching people do something and then show, like I watch a lot of booktubers, and I like to see their vlogs because I like to see them read what they're reading because I'm interested in that, but I also like to see, oh, where'd they go for a walk today? Where'd they get coffee today? I don't know why. Again, it's just getting out of your own head and not thinking about things. So, okay. Now I feel like I have too much. I'm going to cut the Skechers out, so I think I'm just going to cut right along here. I don't really care about cutting off the bottom of the lips there. So make 2 different ones with this. Actually, maybe I'll divide this into 2 more. Yeah, isn't that lovely? I'm sure you're enjoying that. So in Vegas, we just went for 3 nights, me and 2 girlfriends, and I cut off some of this blackness. And we went to 2 shows. We saw Prince, the like tribute type band, cover band show. I'm not sure what you want to call it. I kind of want to put this in the background because I mean, I like it, but it's kind of hard to tell what it is, so it's just going to be some pink background. So we saw that, which were, you know, from Minnesota, and I don't know, Minnesotans have a special... Prince lived here, he was from here. You can actually go visit his Paisley Park, you can go tour it. I've done that, made me cry. But anyway, so the Prince thing was great. We enjoyed it, we got up and danced and stuff. Kind of getting a little too old for that, but we just acted like we were young. Even gluing, I'm like, why does this glue stick feel so... Probably just like, where have you been? And then went to, now it's gonna be a toss-up between, I went to Moulin Rouge here in the Twin Cities just like a week ago, and I'm saying it's my favorite Broadway type show I've ever seen, but my favorite Vegas show I've ever seen is called Absinthe. So we saw that when we were in Vegas, and I'll try and show some clips if I can, if I remember. And oh my gosh. Now, if you go, just know it's extremely raunchy. I mean, like, if you don't like talk about dirty sex and things like that, then don't go. It's not the show for you. Like, definitely no kids. And so, but we loved it. Right up our alley. I guess you just can't be easily offended. And then they pulled people out of the audience to do stuff, and I was shocked, which, who knows, sometimes I think they are plants. They're not actually, I don't know. So who knows if those people were real or not, but I know, I think it's in the Cirque du Soleil show they do that, and they're not actually real. Let's put it over there. So, went to Absinthe. So that, I mean, so like in the last month, I've seen two of my favorite shows like that I've ever seen in my entire life. Now, I haven't seen a ton. I've seen a few actually on Broadway. The Moulin Rouge on tour, if you can go see it. Again, it's not for kids because it's burlesque and all that. And Absinthe in Las Vegas was incredible. So that was fun. It's weird how much I've done this month with being sick for 3 weeks. Well, actually 4 weeks if you count the stomach flu. It's like I went on vacation and I got sick. Went on vacation, got sick. We'll see what happens next time I go on vacation. Should we start? I think I can save that one for later. Where'd he go? Oh my gosh. Oops. Okay. So I have this one, which is kind of too big now that I've gone just the pink route. And kind of, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to use that. I gotta use these unicorns. So like I'm using everything I just found and not the stuff I originally put together. That's okay. So in Vegas, we went to those two shows and we just hung out by the pool and relaxed a lot. Especially living in Minnesota, we don't get a lot of warmth a few months out of the year, but I like the shadows or the reflections. I'm going to try and leave that a little bit. Let's put that there. I might be out of sync with doing this. Maybe it's not going to look as good. I don't know. We'll see. So I was thinking with that, you know, I watched that Selling Sunset TV show, which I don't normally watch reality TV shows because well, for one, I do get addicted to them. And they're usually so stupid, and half the time they're fake. But, you know, sometimes you just need to take your mind off stuff. So I was thinking about that with books, because I love to read, And I just read I really want to cut off its tail. Wowza. I do love her. Let's cut around her and see how she... I can't remember her name. So with books, I read one this month that was Colleen Hoover, Ugly Love. And you know, it's not the smartest book ever at all, but I read it in a day or two. I just was so into it. It's just an easy read. Like, maybe I should read more books like that. I always have this like, oh, I don't need to read books like that. I'm better than that. No, you're not. You love them. Calm down. So I just ordered, there's a book, it's called the Addicted series, I guess. I have no idea. I was watching some booktubers and it sounds kind of like, you know, romance type book. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to order it. You know, the cover has, they're almost naked on the cover. I'm going to try it. Maybe that's what I need to, like, sometimes I'm in a reading slump or... Oh. This is not working. It's kind of like a puzzle. I like it here because it covers up this. I don't like it here because it's just even with that. I don't like to do that. I kind of like her like this. Let's do it. So if you know of any, you know, romance books that aren't, I don't know, that maybe you think I'd like. I like the Colleen Hoover books. I tried to read another romance, what was it called? And I did not finish it because I did not like it at all. Thought it was cheesy and dumb. No offense to the author. Oh, The Hating Game. I don't think I like enemies to lover type trope, maybe. I like friends to lovers, but not enemies. I don't know. I'm thinking too much about that. That covers up way too much. Do I just put... Ooh, I have these wine bottles. Let's put one of them up there. So what else did I watch when I was sick? I watched Russian Doll. I binge watched that. I loved it. You go up there? Sure you will. Sure you will. You're gonna go right there. I think I did like the first season better than the second season, but it could be because it was all just new and exciting type of premise, and then you kind of already know what's happening in the second one. Yes. What else did I watch? I watched Conversations with Friends. Now, that was good. I did binge it, but it was not as good as Normal People. It's the same author as Normal People. I thought the TV show Normal People was much better, and I've heard the book is better as well, but like Normal People is one of my favorite all-time shows, so this is not one of those, but it was fun to watch. Should I do the big mouth, little mouth? What do you guys think? Big. I did golf a few times in the last month. I'm still really, really bad, but it was good to get back out. Oh gosh. Okay, what else do we want to include on this page? I got some space down here. I have this purse. I have more wine. Maybe we'll put some wine down there or something. I like this bottle right there. I need something more with it. I should have done two. Duh. Maybe I could just put him down here and then something like that. Let's do the wine glass. Maybe just this. And then I could even do that. Yeah. Yeah. So hope everyone is doing okay, like mentally, with everything that's happening in the world, and just completely devastated about Uvalde. We have family that live and work there, so it's been, even my husband, I thought he was gonna, you know, have a breakdown. He's okay, but he's like, I'm really struggling. I'm like, I know. I just don't understand why we need to sell those types of guns. Okay. Didn't mean to get depressing on you. Let's move on and find something snarky to say on this page. Let's see. I'm just gonna cut this up so I can put it in my other basket. My washi tape down first. Get some pink washi. Let's see. That one? Yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm going to talk about everything I've done in the last month in this one video. What am I going to talk about in my next video? We went to see Top Gun Maverick this past weekend. I loved it. I mean, like, loved it. And loved it more after I thought more about it afterwards, too. I mean, if you're my age, I'm 47, so you grew up in the 80s. And Top Gun was, you know, a big movie in the 80s, and I've seen it a million times, loved it. I think you would love it. I think they leave nice little love letters to the original, tying it into the original, but it's brand new material and doesn't feel like the same movie at all. And the fact that I didn't think I would enjoy the, you know, the flying stuff, but the fact that they do it themselves, that, yeah, like there's hardly any green screen. It's just pretty amazing. Okay. Treasure seeking. Because of you. Top of the 20 people. These are just so small. I can barely read it. So after we saw Top Gun, I like that. But what if it works out? Like, we, I think in our lives we do a lot. I think right there. We make a lot of our decisions based on fear. And so if you remove that feeling, how would your decision be different? I've made decisions a couple times like that, and it's all worked out much better than I think it would have if I didn't make it that way. But what if it works out? I like that. Let's maybe have her say something snarky. Snarky. It would be funny if there's something about, because, you know, that's like, who wears that? Where would you wear that? I mean, how would you even get in the car? I'm just reading through these to see if something kind of makes sense with her dress. Okay. So I'm going to cut the edges off, but it says, I have absolutely no desire to fit in. Well, I get all messed up when I'm trying to, you see, yeah. If someone knows her name, please comment below. I'm drawing a blank. This woman. So, there we go. I have absolutely no desire to fit in. So I was looking in my journal. I do a 5-year journal. And 1 year ago, today I wrote, oh, I have 76 subscribers. It's great, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, now look, I'm over 1,000. So it's fun to look back at that. And I really appreciate you guys being here and subscribing. Thank you so much. It's nice to have a community that enjoys this sort of weird hobby together, as well as some other crafting stuff. So there you go. I really like it. I have absolutely no desire to fit in. I love it. I think it's cool. Not bad for a month away from the craft room. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.